My name is Julie Mallet-Paret, and I graduated fall 2021. I booked my first job June 2020. So that was basically, I started taking part-time classes at OTM in June 2020, and I booked my first job literally the same month. It was a role on a podcast that is still ongoing. So I am the voice of the computer on a Star Trek podcast.
Computer, why has our heading been updated?
I have changed our destination.
You do not have the authority to
Initiating jettison of oxygen supply.
What? No. You can't do...
I am afraid you will have to speak up.
I was really excited. I love it so much. I love getting to perform and just knowing that, someone wanted your voice is amazing, and just meeting the cast and everything, getting to work with other people is so lovely. It was basically what I expected. I think the thing for me, the one thing that I think was unexpected from my voiceover career is how much time you spend in the booth alone. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing, but you have to be really self-motivated. You have to be able to self-direct. I think it shows where your skills are at sometimes. I would say it was quite similar. If anything, the school was a lot more intensive, which I think was really excellent in terms of preparing you. It's, when you're given all the possible different directions and told to go 200% and 10% and whatever else, basically nothing can throw you off after that, after you've been given every single curveball you could possibly be given. The direction I receive in sessions is definitely of a similar variety, so it's clear that the teachers really honed into what it is that I need to do, what my wheelhouse is, what my strengths are, weaknesses are. And so in session, I often get the similar sort of feedback, similar sort of direction. But again, I think the school was significantly more intensive. Yeah, so definitely the school reflects accurately what the reality of the voiceover industry is. Of course, it is a ever changing industry, so certain things have evolved since then. The way that we talk about business and AI has evolved, how we do marketing and things like that. But in terms of the skills of performance and genre and all of that, this school really prepares you for exactly what you're going to be seeing out there. I think the differences in marketing is, I feel like there was a push to market a significant amount in this program and really just focus on focusing on quantity at first of just smaller jobs. And I found, at least for me, what has been more successful is a small amount of extremely meaningful, personalized connections, which I do believe that the instruction is moving towards. So, the fact that, as one of the BOVO instructors, I have seen the material being updated, even since I took it, is really exciting to see. For continued training, I'm doing tons of different things. So I continue taking courses at OTM, done the master class in commercials, of course. I do quite a bit of improv. I was part of the house team program at the Improv Center. I do on-camera training, I do theatrical training, I do all sorts of different stuff. I think one of the most important things for being a voice actor is improv training and taking care of your physical instrument. I think if people are able to, make sure that they have the breath support, that they are able to get rid of tension in their body, all of these different things, and are able to just change on the fly, be able to take direction, all of those kind of improv-related skills, be able to ad-lib, be able to just play. I think those are the most important things that a voice actor needs. I think the key to improv is keeping our childlike wonder and play alive, I think is a huge part of it, and being flexible. So when you're given direction that you don't necessarily think makes sense, you may not agree with, you're like, sure, let's see where this goes. So just being able to yes and things that maybe don't make sense to you, but someone else has the vision. Maybe you don't understand what the commercial's gonna be. It's completely different music than you pictured. And so it makes sense, it will make sense, so just roll with it. I'm not entirely sure I had one, so I'm not sure. I don't think I really had one. I think I was ready. OTM completely prepared me for the industry, and I feel like I wasn't going into the industry in any way fearful or uncertain about everything. I really understood what was coming up for me. The three things that gave me confidence from the program was learning really how to play. Specifically, I think of the moment in Jason Simpson's video game class doing creature voices. I think that was just a really beautiful time and a beautiful moment for me. I think as well, working in the commercial class with you, I gained quite a bit of insights in there that I feel like gave me confidence to be who I am. And as well, just the camaraderie that I had with fellow students. And even also the teachers as well, just knowing that it is this beautiful community, that everyone's happy to help each other, that we're all here for each other, really made me feel good about entering the industry. That community aspect is huge, and I think it is extremely positive in the voice acting community. I think it's such a collaborative and loving group, and I've really been able to thrive in there, as well as be able to support other people myself. The community is incredibly important in voiceover, because again, we are spending a lot of time in our booths alone, self-directing, and you can absolutely go weeks without seeing other people if you're not careful. And so being able to reach out to people, being able to get feedback on things, support each other, recommend classes, go for coffee, no matter what it is, having that community there is so critically important, especially because, this industry is really a full lifestyle in a sense, because we need to not just maintain our physical instruments, we need to maintain our mental and emotional health as well to be optimal performers. So having that community and having that support network is so important. I think OTM really supported my mental and emotional well-being. So I definitely at one point had some concerns that I brought up to the administration, and they just immediately addressed these concerns and took them very seriously. And I felt so safe and taken care of at the school. The fact that, people were willing to address the concerns that I had seriously and create the space that I needed to thrive, basically. And I feel like OTM has evolved even further from that, to being much more of a safe space, to being a place where people can truly thrive, can move out of their comfort zone without being unsafe. And I truly, truly appreciate that. The secret to my success has been personal connections and emotional depth. So for me, being able to find clients through shared connection, being able to truly understand and insight into what it is that they need, what they want, and being able to deliver emotionally grounded work is really where I have thrived. And so, being able to have this depth of relationship with people has been my secret to success. If you're considering investing in OTM, I highly recommend it. I think it is a fantastic program. I think it gives you everything you need to really start in voiceover, both in terms of performance techniques, in terms of technology and editing and business as well, being able to market. And it really sets you up for success in this modern industry. Having a career in voiceover is incredibly special and unique to me because it allows me to connect with people in a way that I don't think I otherwise would be able to do. It is this beautiful form of communication. When you're given a script from someone because they want to be heard, they want to be understood, and you're able to essentially facilitate this for them and allow them to get their message out to a broader audience in the way that they want, because they're not able to say it quite right themselves. And I think that's beautiful, being able to empower people to be heard. And so that for me is really the special and beautiful aspect of voiceover. Absolutely. I feel like voiceover has allowed me to express my own story. I put a lot of myself into my work, into my characters. I really find what connects me to that work, where that overlap in the Venn diagram is. And so I feel like not only am I, expressing the story of the person who wrote the script, but being able to express my own at the same time. This wonderful, collaboration, this marriage of values. Having a career in voiceover is absolutely a viable option. Now, I'm not going to say that it doesn't take a hustle and it doesn't take grit and determination. It absolutely does. And I think it's important to keep training, keep working, keep learning different things so that you can level up. And, I think if you're going to pursue a career in voiceover, you have to be the sort of person that is determined to keep learning. Because this is a very modern industry. It evolves, I think, a lot faster than other industries. But it is completely viable as a career. I went from never having performed voiceover in 2020 to now being a full-time working actor living in Vancouver in 2024. To me, the program's absolutely worth it because it has given me an increased ability to truly connect and truly perform and, truly facilitate this transfer of information, this transfer of emotion to people that I don't think I would have found in other careers. So for me, it has been incredibly, incredibly worth it. Even in the sense of just not even considering the voiceover career, in the sense of being a member of the community, being in this world, being a cog in the machine of life, it has helped me really connect with others. Top 5 things that I've booked. Yeah, absolutely. I am currently in a mobile game. So I'm a protagonist in that. Absolutely love it. I have a Philips commercial. Oh, I adore it. I adore it. Love me a nice emotional anthemic commercial. And what else? My gosh. There's this YMCA campaign that I did as well. So, it's stronger than your excuses, kind of, again, a different type of anthemic, but I love anthemic. I am actually currently now in an immersive dinner theater that is very improv-based and is in collaboration with Netflix, of all things. So it's technically not voiceover, though I am doing a voice for it. But it has basically, it's not something that I would have gotten to without OTM. And I had another one in my head. Oh, yes. I did a bunch of live action dubbing for Disney Plus. And for this show called Farm Rebellion. And I absolutely loved it. I love doing especially live action dubbing. But this one particularly spoke to me because it was one of the main characters. It's this quite emotionally grounded role in this show about basically agricultural specialists, farmers, scientists trying to come up with new farming techniques to combat climate change. And so it's this person discussing this worry and this, their dreams and their hopes and all of these things. And basically all I am doing is putting it in a different language. I am trying to exactly match how they are performing, what they are feeling, what they're going through, and really just be a conduit to it just being in English. That's it. And I love that, just being able to honestly represent this person, this one person exactly. The most important thing you need to be a successful voiceover actor is curiosity about people and about information. I think just being able to read a script and truly care about it is the most important part. So you really have to be in love with learning. You have to be in love with finding out new things. Every time you narrate, you're like, this is so interesting. I think this is great. I didn't know this. Having that curiosity and that interest in the world and in people is fundamentally what voiceover is all about.